What is going on, everybody? It's GS and welcome back for some Madden 13 online gameplay. Today we have the Raiders going up against the Redskins. And the Raiders are, to me, one of the best teams in Madden. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The speed, or the speed, depending on how you want to say it. Just look at the speed that they have. Look at the speed that they have. Just look how fast they run. You have Darren McFadden, who's what, 97, 98? I'm going to go with 97. You got Jones, who's what, 96, 95 or something like that? We're going 96. You got Ford, who's a 98. You got Bay, who's a 97. You got Moore, who's a 94. And look at that biblical play by Darren McFadden, breaking tackles because of the sheer speed that he possessed. I'm telling you, even Al Davis, rest in peace, in his prime was running the 4-2. You cannot be drafted on the Raiders unless you run a 4-2. I'm telling you, even look at Banks though, the human glitch. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing about the human glitch. But guess what? I have somebody on my team named Jacoby Ford. And guess what? He happens to be faster than Banks. And he's about to show off his speed right now. Is his name Jacoby? I don't know. I know he's fast, though. Look at him just outrunning everybody. He's got to be Park Kenyon. He is running too quick. Look at that. He is running like a 40-yard dash, except it's like an 80-yard dash, except that he's running quicker like he's in marathon. But it's not a marathon because it's short sprint and he's running out fast than everybody. He's just Kenyon. That's the only way I can explain it. He's fast. He shouldn't be running that quick. We know one thing, he's not Puerto Rican because Puerto Ricans don't move that quick. It's just, there's too much speed on this field. The Raiders, if you haven't tried them, one of the best teams in the game. Pryor is, to me, one of the best quarterbacks in the game. I know his rating is horrible, but he makes every throw. I don't know what it is about him. He's a glitch. The dude makes every throw. His speed is 90. McFadden speed is, over 95. Joe's speed is over 95. Bay's speed is over 95. Moore's a 94. Ford's a 98. You have just so much speed on this field. In the split close package, I have Howard, Bay, Moore, and Ford, all our wide receivers. In the backfield, I have Jones and McFadden and a quarterback. And you got they got a fullback who's speed 90. They have a tight end whose speed is 87. They're just so damn fast, and you want to take advantage of that. There's no defensive team in the game that can keep up with the Raiders offensively with speed. There's none. To me, the fastest team that I've seen is the that wasn't a fumble, by the way. We challenged that. Is the Steelers. Taylor's a 95, King's a 95, and Van Dyke is a 98. So that's three guys over 95, which is incredible. But that's it. I mean, there's really no. I mean, that I know of. If you guys know any cornerbacks that are all above 95 that have multiple cornerbacks, please let me know because I'd love to use them. But the Raiders, I'm telling you, if you guys haven't used them, please do. And Darren McFadden is one of the best running backs in the game. The dude is fast. He falls forward. He breaks tackles. He's just a beast. Now, their defense isn't as good as it was in previous Maddens because they definitely lost some speed. But they're still good. They're still workable. Branch is, 95, I think. And they got Chekwa, who's like a 94. They got Ansuwa, who's like a 91. I mean, they got speed on defense. Their linebackers aren't the best. Their D lineman isn't the best except for Seymour. But if you make some adjustments, their D lineman can be good. But you don't get the Raiders for defense. You definitely get them for offense. Right there, we played it smart. We went for the SWAT. We're up 7. My opponent definitely seems like he's knowing what he's doing. There's a lot of speed on the Redskins as well. RG3, in my opinion, is the best quarterback in the game. You look at his statistics, he's right there. He's like right there with Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. He's not that far off. All his throws, like he makes every throw in the game. He rarely overthrows people or makes a bad throw. Right there, by the way, son, don't test me. You're just disrespectful. Don't be testing me, my man. He throws on the run is really high, and he has a speed of almost 90. Like he's really, really fast. And I think that makes him the best quarterback in the game because he can make every throw. Tom Brady may be medium. He may be 93, but, RG3 is like 88. That's not that far of a difference. Deep accuracy, Aaron Rodgers may be, 92, but I'm just saying these, I don't know if these are the right statistics. You guys don't have to be like, well, Aaron Rodgers is technically 89. I don't know. I'm just throwing him out there. But, he's only a couple statistical points away from every dominant quarterback like Breeze, Brady, and Aaron Rodgers and those type of quarterbacks. He's only a couple points away from them, but he has that speed. And right there, no super, you don't test that. I know you see me. I know you see me. Stop being disrespectful. 2 times in a row, though. 2 times in a row. I know you see me. That's not a mistake. Right now, we just want to take advantage of the speed that we got. They definitely have some speed on defense, but just McFadden he's a monster, and all you have to do is just run little drags and things like that. Right here, unfortunately, even though we get to the 2-yard line and second to go, we don't score a touchdown. He holds us to a field goal that we kicked right before halftime. So, I mean, we'll take our points. We're going to halftime up 10. He did get ball back, so that was huge. No matter what he does, we should get the ball back with the lead, so that right there is key. And like I said, man, the Raiders are so fun to play with. Right there, I don't know, maybe he hit A twice by mistake trying to hurry up and hike it. He just threw a immediate bullet pass and the computer intercepted it. So right now, we definitely want to take advantage of that miscue. I feel like scoring a touchdown should be able to hopefully put this game away. 2nd and 9, you see Pryor is like 10 for 10. He's just throwing it in his accuracy range. I'm not going deep at all. I'm keeping sure, even though he can't make the deep throws, don't get me wrong. I'm telling you, I played a lot with this team, and Terrell Pryor can make every throw. Like, it's surprising. Like, when you play him, you'll be surprised on how well he throws the ball. Like, every once in a while, he'll throw it in the dirt every once in a while, but for the most part, he's one of those quarterbacks that you can precision pass, and it's on the money. There's a lot of them. Like, I play with Carson Palmer, Tebow, Gabbert, those type of quarterbacks. I'm afraid to precision pass because if I do it to the right, he'll overthrow it or just do an ugly throw. Pryor, he makes those really good throws. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't, which I pretty much doubt it because Madden is like damn near almost dead. Madden 25 is coming out soon. But I mean, if you haven't played with the Raiders or maybe you overlooked them, you played with them just a few times, you set up their depth chart right, it's beast. Especially with the coach book that I'm using. I put it so Jones is in the backfield with McFadden. I have 4 guys on the field with speed 95 or over, and the one guy who's not 95 over, he's at 94. So, I mean, their speed is just untouchable. You can't compete with them defense. I don't care what defensive. Well, I don't want to say that because I don't really mess with too many defensive teams that I look at. Like, when I scout a team, I look in and out offensively. I look at what running backs are good. I look at carrying. I look at route running. I look at awareness. I look at everything that I could offensively. Defensively, I just look at speed, honestly. I don't really look for too much. Right there, 4th down, had him open, but he's overthrown by a long shot. So right now we got another opportunity, but I believe he ends up holding us to a field goal. But even throwing Terrell Pryor in there with that speed and Darren McFadden and DeMarco Murray are the 2 biggest running back glitches in the game. Like Adrian Peterson, you expect 19 broken tackles for him to be a beast. Like Chris Johnson, you expect him to just outrun everybody. McFadden and Murray, they outrun everybody. They break tackles, and they're just monsters. So is Morris from Redskins. Like he doesn't outrun people, but he breaks tackles like no other. But I mean, nonetheless, man, like this team is a blast to play with. Definitely, since I've been using the coach book, been one of my favorite teams to run with. I think I uploaded more games with the Raiders than any other team since I've started using the coach book. Like I said, I went on a Raiders frenzy when I first discovered like this. I know they had speed, but once I realized how I could, critique it to my liking on offense, I just went Raider crazy, and I really, really enjoyed playing with this team. And he kind of made it like a push once the game first started. Like, okay, he knows what he's doing. He might give me a run for my money. It was 21-14. And I was getting a little like, okay, this might be one of those games where we're going to be going back and forth. But he made a couple mistakes, and we're able to capitalize that. Like I said, the Raiders are one of those type of teams where a simple drag route can go for a touchdown. There's not too many teams where no matter who you throw it to, they can outrun everybody on the field. Like, literally everybody I have as an option, the way I have the depth chart set up, can outrun anybody on your defense. Like, so all you got to do is have open space, make the right inside cut, outside cut, just make the right move, and you're housing it. That's like, when I see that my opponent has the Raiders, I'm like, damn, I know what I'm going up against. I know they have speed everywhere. They're faster than the Eagles. They're definitely the fastest offensive team in the game that I know. Maybe there's another team that I'm overlooking. If you guys know another faster offensive team, let me know. But you got I keep saying Jacoby Ford. I feel like it's wrong though. But you have Ford. You have Ford, who's a 98. Hayward Bay is a 97.
Still jogging.
Who else am I missing? Ford, Bay, Moore's a 94. McFadden's a 97, and Jones is a 97 too, I believe. So just those 5 guys having on the field, it's insane with that much speed. Not to mention Terrell Pryor's a 90. So you have also and he's a big dude. He's like 6'6", 6'7", 6'5". I don't know how big he is, but you know, he's a guy where he doesn't fumble really too much. You know, he's a big quarterback. He takes hits, he breaks tackles, he falls forward. He's a really big quarterback that gets you those extra yards. So definitely one of my favorite teams to play with. And whenever I play with the Raiders, you know, I'm about to enter that black hole, that sweet black hole. We're gonna take our time, going in multiple times, just busting all kinds of touchdowns inside and out, going balls deep. Because that's how you do it with the Raiders, man. You go into that black hole and you go in there, them sweet chicken balls, and you enjoy it. But that's the end of the game, guys. The game is coming to an end. We recovered this onside right here. We pretty much just killed the clock after a couple plays, and that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you're watching this long, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and check out my stream. I will be streaming tonight, 9 Eastern. Go ahead and check that out. As always, this is your boy Jason. We're signing out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.
Read option is, dude, if I could clock this